Hi guys, welcome to the new season of Grand Arena. It's season 5, I believe. Yeah, it's just begun. This is the first round. I've set defense as per usual. I will show you. My opponent's had an attack this morning, but you know, it's a bit ropey. He's put all his good stuff on defense. You'll be able to see here, we've got Luke, Night Sisters, and Bastila and Bosk down here. And I was a little surprised this morning because I logged in and saw this, and yeah, it's an argue show. So two teams that I've used a bit before. So he stumbled on Wedge, which was, and then back here I've got my Night Sisters, which he's stumbled on, and he's not tried this squad, which is a bit of a cock punch really. It does steal a few good characters from other teams, but I didn't think I needed them, so I just kind of threw them all together. But what did make me laugh this morning was this. Yeah, 5 battles on the Ewoks. Yeah, them bears kicking ass. So obviously massively underestimated, and he must have burned through everything. He ain't got nothing left. It's all over here. So yeah, I'm going to assume that his back two squads here are pretty good as well, because I would have thought that you never know. Some people he might have used his like Gear 12 Jedi training race squad on my rebels, but I seriously doubt it. So yeah, I'm expecting him to have some decent stuff back here. Challenges and feats and things. This one is Scoundrels. We've got a few for using Wookiees, so I would have put Luke on defense. And as you may have noticed, I've moved up a division. So I've got 6 squads now, so I had to find something, and I was sort of like, oh, these random droids. It's not a great team, but it's space filler really. I mean, he obviously didn't try to take it. It's not a hard team. Right. So anyway, looking at his, got to think about what we want to use. He's got something back here, and might be worth just looking at his profile quickly to see if he's got like Revens or anything. He's got Jedi Training Ray. He's got his Bounty Hunters. He might have an Ewok squad. We've got Nest, delete that. Yeah, I'm not really sure what else he's got. Just having a quick flick through this, because obviously he must have used something on offense. First Order maybe? I don't know. We don't have to clear a huge amount. I definitely want to get to the ships, because we've got ships back in this. My fleet's been doing pretty well. So yeah, I think if I can clear these 3, I'm pretty sure I'm going to win. But it would be nice to clear all of them. So looking at the split, CLS is obviously his hardest team, but he's got Zeta Farm Boy. Good old Zeta Farm Boy. Don't have to worry too much about him, but what does make this team worse is that we know Guard is not going on CLS. It's going to go on R2 or Farm Boy, which is fine because I would leave them till last. So I'll split. I think we're probably going to put like Bounty Hunters into the Night Sisters, because that's not like a crazy hard. I ran into some Relic 3 Talzin, and she was ripping holes in my Bounty Hunters. She just wrecked them. That was crazy, going from like getting a bit damaged by Plague and then just healing it completely through Bosk Zeta to no, everyone's dead. It's just Bosk. It's just really bad. And then I'd usually put Empire in here, but I've used Nihilus and Defense, which makes the double Zeta on Boss a bit of a pain. And then we've got Yoda with other Yoda, double Yoda. That's if you can kill this Yoda, then this team will fall apart because it's just going to stand there. Right, let's just load up the thing and have a quick look at what I've saved. We do need to swap in some. I'm going to have to put Clone Wars Chewbacca in place of Yoda to count towards one of the feats. Although I would be liking to do some underdogging as well, because they brought underdog back. Okay, so this is our primary attack section. There's a bit of modification. I need to use this team because I need another challenge for using Han and Chewie together. You should get all these challenges out of the way early, especially when you're randomly matched up. It gets a bit harder later on. Right, so we can use the Bounty Hunters into the Night Sisters, and we can drop out Cad Bane, and that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, we can put this into his Jedi, Although he's quite resistant to debuffs, so I could probably put Geos in instead. That's probably a better move. And I could still put this into his bounty hunters. Now I need to Luke, and we've got Padme. So, right, where are we going to start? Let's start here, and let's use the Geos. I would like to underdog. I don't think that's a bad move. Poggle, I could drop Poggle out. He's got the ability block, but that shouldn't matter too much because I can't really ability block his team anyway. So let's go for this. The plan is to just go after Yoda, really. Once Stabby Yoda's gone, that's it. This team's going to fall over. Let's just make sure I keep healing up my team when I get the chance. Yes, you can be blind. Got buff immunity on ourselves, so we might as well use the secondary. That's it. Let's just put it on auto now. His team can't come back from that. The only thing that could happen is I could time out, but I don't think that's going to be the case because he doesn't. I mean, even though Hermit Yoda can heal, he's not like mega good at it. He's all right, but he needs to have a team around him. And we're really not worried about Mace. But yeah, that was a good choice. Underdogging the Geos. That's got us one. Make sure I select Mace so that I can't kill the Hermit. Right, nice. So that was max points. Good Geos. I think I'm going to put Empire in here. There's obviously AoEs, thermal detonators and stuff, but let's just check how fast his Bosk is, because I'm pretty sure my Thrawn will be quicker. 210, so my Thrawn's quite a lot quicker, so just to make sure I don't get things blocked. Yeah, so my Thrawn's going first. I'll just fracture Bosk, which means he can't put his taunt up. If he can't put his taunt up, his second Zeta won't do anything. This is a little bit difficult because normally there's no Jango Fett, but there is Greedo, there is Dengar, there is IG. There's a lot of AoEs, so it could be quite tough. I could drop out. Still use these bloody Wookiees. I could drop out. Could drop someone out, and that might not be too bad. Realistically though, I need TIE Fighter Pilot to put the ability block out. I'm not going to underdog this because if they start chucking grenades, they're just going to heal Bosk back up. And there's a good chance they won't get to do anything, but I'm not going to risk it because he's got all his best stuff on defense. I don't want to have to spend another team and not have anything at the back. Right, so usual thing we chuck at. Usually we chuck at Boba Fett. I'm going to do that. Right, let's put in a shit ton of fear. Fracture Bosk. Get rid of these grenades. Since I've fractured one already. Dengar, which is useful. I'm not really going to be able to kill him, that's the problem. You have to get rid of boss. Right. That's good, we can't get stuck behind Dengar now. So I just need to be careful with my AoEs, I don't want to like knock him out of his fear. And keep healing everyone. Right, I don't want to give you a turn, so I'm going to attack Dengar. We're just going to let Boba Fett die on his own. Well, yeah, run out like that, that's fine. Now kill him, because he's on 0 turn meter, he doesn't get a chance to attack us back. Which saves our protection. Because he would just do the AoE. And then everybody gets damaged and I'm going to miss out on that 5 banners. We're doing it this way. He's that last bit on Vader. Doing it this way, he can't stop me. So I'm just auto base it. Oh no, no point. I'll just fracture in. Okay. Yeah, you got to watch out for those last move AoE. Boba Fett and Jango got pretty bad for it. I mentioned it several times. Right, let's have a look what he's got at back. Okay, no, this is good. This means we can get some of our underdogs in. So first things first, I'm going to put Nest into Phoenix, which is going to get me an underdog. Let's just go back and check these. So we've done one underdog. Cool. So here's it. So I've got to use my CLS team to get this one, not Fast Few Man, and then let the Wookiee win. I've got to win using Wookiees. So I'll get one for that, for Chewbacca, and then I'll have another one. So if I put Clone Wars Chewbacca in with Nest, that'll count as an underdog win. It's not going to make any difference until Phoenix in. But obviously he's a Wookiee, so go find different points in Clone Wars Chewbacca. Oh, there he is. Right, so that's going to get us a. That's going to count. This is going to count as a Wookiee point. Normally I wouldn't do this. I want more banners, but the challenge is worth more points. Kill Hera. Should have checked Zeb's potency. It's kind of a mistake not doing that. Yeah, because I got a stagger off. Need to get rid of that. Stop them regenerating protection at least. So let's fine. Go a little quicker. So yeah, we didn't get max points, but we've got a Chewbacca. And we got rid of them. Right, so CLS, these guys. How fast is his Kylo Ren? No, that is not super quick. So this shouldn't be too bad. I'm not going to get max protection because you never get that against the Kylo Rens. They're quite good at screwing you up. I think though that we can probably do it from that Stormtrooper hand. Gets another underdog. So shoots first. We are going to shoot the officer in the face. It's not particularly hard, but you do have to be careful. Call for action. And his turn. Chewbacca, stop fuming. It's going to be one of those fights, isn't it? I can't kill them because I'm putting out too many debuffs. One downside with CLS, there's a few characters, the Kylo Ren's, Nest, that you've got so many debuffs and turn meter removal and it can actually work against you a little bit. Okay. Should. That's another one. Yep, got that. Should be on. Yep, 2 of 4 Wookiees, so next round hopefully we can repeat this and just get that annoying Wookiee challenge out of the way. Which leaves CLS and Night Sisters. We have got left. Who've we got left? We've got Bounty Hunters, we've got Padme, we've got Separatists. Quite like using Separatists, but they're not really a good choice in either of those. So I'm going to put Bounty Hunters into the Right sisters, that makes no sense. Underdog Cad Bane. Got that new ability block, and then we're going to Stun Town. Get Dakka's health down, and we can try and use Django or Bobber to rocket her. She's not coming back. Ignores her. Oh, Django's Zeta where people can't be revived is just awesome. Couldn't miss out on one. Yeah, missed out on one, but that doesn't matter. That lets us put Padme up here. We can underdog it. So we don't need Yoda. He does, it's funny because Yoda does make that fight slightly easier. I have been finding that my 5th member in this team is pretty suicidal. It just makes Anakin stronger. Oh, that's right of them. Jesse's relic. Get rid of Han now that Chewie's gone. Let's just clean up. Go for R2 because he's got an AoE. And everyone's not at full health, but this is going to kill him. Yeah, heal on the attacks. We didn't get the protection, but that's fine. Who's he got back here? Oh god, that's not. I mean, still a 400k fleet. Just might be because of this ship. 56. Got a good Grand Moff. Not going to knock that, but that Bosk is not going to stand up to my stuff. That should be enough because I don't think he's going to be able to go through it. In fact, I could. No, I put my Geo fleet on defense. I'll show you it after that. It's been doing alright, farming up the hyena bomber to go with it. Just make it a right pain in the arse. breach something that isn't Hound's Tooth, so we can't cleanse it. And just give ourselves effects up to make our attacks really strong. Yeah, pretty easy. I'd have been quite tempted to just go with the starting 3 ships, but because his fleet had quite a high power, there's a chance he can call a lot of reserves in, grind you down. Okay, that's it. Full clear. 1749. Let's see. I don't know what the maximum score is. I did say I'd show you my fleet. So yeah, I've got the Geos and Hyena on my front defense, and then I've just got like Boba Fett, the other Geo, and as Darth Vader maybe as reserves. So yeah, that's okay. I'll have to work out what the total score that you can potentially score, because obviously there's one extra team. So I think we were on 1400 last time, but then we didn't have ships, so the score's quite different. I'll have to check it. But thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.